Long time no see, everyone. It's your old mate Jakargon back at it again. This time with 4 things you should definitely have in your wardrobe that are not clothes. As always, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me out, and I do appreciate communicating with everyone. And before I forget, there is also the Discord channel, which the link is below, where you can stay in touch with the community outside of the videos and YouTube, should you wish to. So with that out of the way, let's get to the video. So being relatively new to this fashion journey, there are things that I've never had in my wardrobe that I have been exposed to or told about or shown the benefits of. And I'd love to share these things with you all because they're genuinely really good things to have in your arsenal in the bedroom. That sounded really sexy, but trust me, it wasn't supposed to be. Unless. In addition to that, all these things are also not very expensive whatsoever. I mean, you probably can get more finer, more desirable ones, but these ones that I have purchased have all not broken the bank and in fact been quite affordable, which is why I picked them up in the first place. I was genuinely surprised at how accessible they all were. So first of all, let's begin with one that I actually really got into from my time spent living in Japan, and that is the trusty lint roller, or over there, it's called a korokoro. Now, this bad boy is truly a godsend, especially if you live with animals, or indeed your clothes just kind of get stuff all over them from just, I guess, existing or being around the house. You can pick these up from like any sort of Asian supermarket or Daiso. I think even just regular supermarkets or like variety stores here, you can get them definitely at homewares places for a few dollars. And then you just buy the refills of the sticky tape stuff that you then just like peel off, and there's just another layer there for you to rub on things. Should you want to, remove hairs or fibers, things like that. Truly though, it feels really weird to be sitting here being like lint roller, but truly though, this thing is incredible and you should definitely have one in your wardrobe. It's even got this little loop here so you can, attach it to a belt. Maybe you can level up and attach it to like a carabiner on your belt and, always be ready for something. Lint roller, korokoro, whatever you want to call it. Actually, what do you call it where you're from? A must-have. Trust me. All right, next up in the list of 4 items you must have in your wardrobe that are not clothes is this. A fabric shaver. Kind of similar to a lint roller. However, this guy over here, this bad boy, gets rid of pilling. And pilling, if you're not aware, is when your clothes start to get little bits of fabric on them, and a lint roller doesn't necessarily pick them up because they might still be attached to your clothes. Well, this is where this guy comes in and just shaves them off. Load it up with batteries, just rub it over the top, and you are good to go. Really, really stoked to finally have this around. And in fact, it actually makes things feel like they're a bit more rejuvenated and you want to keep them in your wardrobe for a while. It's amazing to think that before this, I was like, oh no, my clothes have started to peel. They're just such bad quality. I can't really wear them as much because they look terrible. Well, this kind of eliminates that for the most part and does give things a bit more life. Also a godsend if you're reselling items and you want them to, look a bit nicer for when the eventual buyer picks them up. Really, really useful to have. And this also only set me back about 19 Australian dollars at JB Hi-Fi, which is an electronics store here. So you can definitely find it at an accessible price point wherever you may be. Okay, next up in the arsenal, we have this. And I think something's about to fall and hit the ground. And next up in the arsenal, we have this. This is a handheld garment steamer. You simply put some water in, plug it in, have the item of clothing hanging and sort of run this over it, and it removes the creases from your clothes. These come in all shapes and sizes. I picked this one up from Kmart for, again, around 15 to 20 Australian dollars. You can get larger ones that also come in with their own built-in, say like hanger, where you just hang the clothes on the item itself and then the steamer part is attached. So it's like an all-in-one unit. I just didn't have any space for that in my household to just keep this single clothing rack item. However, it is super useful to have that because you need to hang the item of clothing anyway, for the most part, to get the most effective results from using the steamer. A really great piece of tech, and it does keep everything looking nice in your wardrobe as well. Combine it with using the fabric shaver and you've got like a 1-2 punch. You could like double fist them. Shaving and steaming, shaving and steaming, shaving and steaming. You know, maybe I can make a song out of that. So yeah, garment steamer, definitely a must have in your wardrobe. Now for the final item. It's something that I actually never really knew what it was for or what it did. And since I've had one, it's really changed up the way that I go about putting on my shoes. And that is a shoehorn. Now this I just picked up from Kmart for a few dollars as well. And really it's a revelation in how I put on my shoes. If you're not aware, a shoehorn helps you get in and out of shoes. You lodge the bottom part into the heel of the shoe and you just slip your foot in. It has made it so much easier to get into shoes. It reduces the creasing on the back area, the top heel part of the shoe as well, so you're not sort of pushing against that when you're trying to put them on. And getting out, you sort of lodge it back in and it kind of just boop, hops your foot out there as well. Really awesome. And I don't know how I got so far without one, but as a result, my shoes are not creasing where they used to crease and now have a lot more life in them. So shout outs to the shoehorn. It's just so simple and I'm just so stoked with it. So this works for many different pairs of shoes. I use them with some boots, with some sneakers, and especially things like Oxfords or more formal shoes. These work a treat because you want to try and keep those in as good condition as possible. So yeah, we love a shoehorn. And if I had a sponsor, I would shoehorn an ad right into this point, but I don't. But you know, it would have been a good segue, don't you think? Okay, so they are 4 items that you should have in your wardrobe that are not clothes. Do you have any suggestions for other ones? I'm sure there's many more things that I'm not exactly aware of that I probably should be, so please hit me with some knowledge because I can only improve and get better, and it's a bit of a shared thing. I can maybe include it to help you all out as well in future videos. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're all keeping well wherever you may be. Melbourne has another wave of COVID going around and it's a matter of time before I get it for round 2. So I'm really not looking forward to that. So I hope you're all staying safe wherever you are and whatever you are doing, be it summer or winter. So until next time, you'll take care of yourselves, be safe, have fun, and as always, don't do anything I do, except maybe get a shoehorn, a garment steamer, a lint roller, and a fabric shaver into your wardrobe. Until next time, bye-bye.